Hi, this is Bob Weiss. I'm the host of Shaking Your World. Cheers.
Friends, welcome to another session at Shakers, where we like to think we are shaking your world. Today in a fireside chat, a little bit before open, I'm going to talk about kind of the state of the world as I see it today. In many ways, this is a continuation of the slow death knell that we're all marching through in our society. The world is a much different place than it was 6 months ago, and I hope it will be changing at some point and coming back around to some of what we used to know. In the interim, significant changes are taking place. Now, Shakers has been open for about 3 weeks since we have reopened in the city of Milwaukee. And we have been incredibly busy here, both the restaurant and the bar portion, and with our private dinners as well. Huge following from Chicago, nothing new with that, but significant numbers for our tours from the Chicago marketplace. And to a man, people ask me questions about how things are going. They ask about whether or not we're going to have a mask on or a policy for that. As of the moment, as of the city of Milwaukee, we do not have a mask policy in place. If you choose to attend one of our functions and or just come to the bar or for dinner and wear a mask, you shan't be ostracized. You're much more than welcome. I do believe that sometime this week, the city is going to make a change in their policy and order, if you will, that everyone in public places at any time is going to be mandated to wear a mask, including at your home, cutting your front lawn, going to a bar if you do that. Now, what bothers me most is that there is a huge contingent of people that are very, very pro-maskers that don't want anyone to be anywhere at any time driving your own car by yourself unless you have a mask on. And I think that we are going to an extent that is contrary to what good science is. I think that we do need to be very concerned about the state of things at large. I do think that there is certainly a time and a place for having a mask on. I think that in large groups of gatherings of people, you probably should have a mask on. And I think that, again, as there's going to be a significant spike in the number of cases and the mortality rate after this 4th of July weekend, I believe that there will be a lot of pressure and push to shut down, again, life as we know it. The option to that is to wear a mask. And betwixt the two, I would much rather continue to have business and to have staff wear a mask and customers they elect to wear a mask as well. You must maintain a balance between the economic vibrancy of a society and whether it's its overall medical health and physical health as well. So in order to do that, I think you have to provide things for people. Since there still is really no sports, there's no artistic venues, there's no music, there are none of those things that we look at as a cultured and a vibrant society to enjoy in a vibrant society. I think that we have to find some other diversions. And one of those is human intercourse, conversation at a bar, no televisions, of course. The opportunity to sit down and have a meal with someone. Wear that mask when you don't need to, but wear it when you do. And I think that we are at a crossroads in many ways. And the country is being ripped apart. We have so many different factions taking place right now. And so much is being politicized that I think that we need to find a way to get together. And if part of that means wearing a mask, I'm all for it. There's much that is lost in the communication, obviously, between looking at someone's face and not being able to see a part of it. But we need to find a way to move something forward. If that involves a mask, again, I think that's the course that we should pursue as opposed to shutting down the entire society again. We have a number of social events that are coming up, private social events and corporate events. It's hard to forecast those and to schedule when you don't know if we're going to be open or not. Same with tours. And other people I talk to, both in the entertainment industry, tour industry, and restaurant business, are promoting the same issues. We don't know what to do. And there's a lack of local leadership as well, and that would make a significant difference if we had an idea of a time frame and conditions that we can and can't operate in, as opposed to they continue throwing a dart at a dartboard with a blindfold on. So I think that Milwaukee will shut down after the DNC, which is in August, and hopefully only for 6 or 8 weeks. But I do think that it will be mandated by the people, and obviously it's the needs of the many over the wants of the few. So I appreciate your time. Look forward to seeing you at Shakers. Any questions, of course, give us a call. And we're happy to work you through any food dish you desire, and or set you up for a tour or something like that while we and the city is still open. Cheers.